Oh, good morning, everybody. And running out of daylight. I lost my um, videographer. Let's put these on. This comes through better. Anyway, hi. Hi, everybody. Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, 11 more days. Let's see. We've got this Friday and next Friday for the two last Fridays. It was funny. I was calling yesterday, Thursday, or Friday Eve. Okay, take a breath. Here we go. So there's something going on I want to talk about today. First of all, let me just briefly go over the stats that are going on. We have 6,344 available listings of high rises, condos, single family homes, and townhomes in our zip codes around Las Vegas. Okay. And we closed 62 yesterday in those zip codes. We listed 114. Again, we churn, we sell, we list, we sell, we list, which is good. But there's something going on here. I took the 60 per day average for the year of days sales daily. And I divided that into the 6,344 available listings. And I came up with 105 available days or days of available inventory. And now that's been going down. Remember, it was up to 120 and it's gone down substantially, 105. Yeah, we're getting into 2.5 months, 60, 90, 3 months. 3 months going on. We're getting close to just 3 months, right? So what's going on here? What's going on is now we have that here's the elements. We have single family homes, median price $425,000. However, if you do that, that's through January 31st. But now, like as of the 17th of February, it's dipped down to 420. So what does that mean? That means more people can buy. That means our inventory is going down because more people are buying. That's what I see, because we are closing homes and we're listing homes. We're actually listing more than we're closing right now. And you would think, wow, but that's just today. The other day, let's see, we had more listed than closed again. So some of these are expiring and I think they're going to come back on the market. But anyway, there's something else going on here. 420,000 is, as of this month, the median price. And I don't change it till the end of the month because, the end of the month is when most of the sales occur. However, I'm going to warn you that when we get down to 420, we may start losing inventory. Yeah, we may get back into 2.5, 3 months of inventory. We're headed there now. It's been a trend if you watch me. And what does that mean? Well, right now there's some homes that aren't listing themselves that may be in trouble. So there is a little short sale market that could be going on, especially as the prices go down. However, what's going on when inventory goes down and we still have the numbers of sales are going up, because as of today in February, we're selling 65 homes a day. And the average for the year to date, which is only 48 days, is 60. So we're selling more. And when we sell more and the inventory goes down, supply and demand kicks in and the prices start going back up again. So it's going to be interesting to see, because it's good that we're getting more buyers into the market, right? That's a good thing. Getting more buyers that can afford to buy. Interest rates are, wonky right now. I don't know what to say about them. Although I do know we had Mark Kahn here last week, and he was talking about, all the buy downs that are going on. He can get loans for you under 6%. So a lot of things are going on right now. And it's kind of the mortgage is doing this, the available inventory is doing this, the median price is doing this, and we still have buyers coming into our market. So it's going to be interesting. I'm telling you, get your game on, because I predicted this is going to be a good year. I still predict it's going to be a good year. When we're selling 65 homes a day, we're increasing from January. And last year we did 101 per day. We may get back up to that 100 per day sales. Now, I don't think we're going to get into the 2021 market, which was 139 sales per day. That was an anomaly market to me because of COVID. But the 101, I think we could get back there, everybody. And if we get back there, that's good for everybody. Buyers, sellers, agents, mortgage companies, our economy, the home market's 18 to 20% of our economy. So lots of good things going on for everybody. So just hopefully you're listening and paying attention to what I'm saying. And if you also notice that the $1 million homes, we're getting back up. It's been steadily going up. It's now at 2.43. The other day it was down at 2.38, but that was even up from the previous week. So more $1 million homes are going off the market. More of those buyers are coming back in. So it's an interesting time to be in this business. And one of the things that we talked about last week is that you really need to think about. There are a lot of people out there that have those low interest rates, 2, 3, 4%, but they want to move. They're relocating. They're having kids. They're having an event in their life, and so they want to do something, but they know that they can't get that rate again. However, for whatever reason, they have to move. Well, Mark Kahn was talking about assumable mortgages. So that's another thing we're going to delve a little deeper in. We're going to have Mark back when we can devote the show to just assumable mortgages and how we navigate the buyer and the seller through that process, because it is a little different than the normal mortgage process. So anyway, lots of things going on this year. Great day in the morning, isn't it? Investors are buying about 18 homes per day. That's a lot down from last year for some reason. I'm sure that'll come out. Anyway, today we want to get into a couple things. First of all, I must give Jimmy Daig a plug, of course. He's doing his agency class on Monday. Yeah, on Monday. Sign up at bee.vegas. It's 3 required core credits required for agency. He makes it very interesting. This is a class that he just wrote in the last year, and it's really interesting because you have the duties owed and you sign it, right? 1 page, and it has like the 7 duties to all parties, the 4 duties to your client, and so that's 11 things on that page. However, if you look at the real estate laws in that condensed form that the division did for us, which is a wonderful thing, 145 pages instead of all the NRS statutes that you have to grind through and figure out what they're talking about. Anyway, so we've got the NRS statutes that are difficult to navigate, for me anyway. And then what the division did is they put all those laws into a nice condensed version, 145 pages of the table of contents is very clear. If you know what you're looking for, you just go to that particular chapter and there it is. Well, the division unpacks in the first 22 pages of that guide what agency is. And many people, agents, clients don't understand what it really means. So anyway, we had some recent things go on. We just had just talked with the division about one of our agents who had a fraud came up. Yeah, the buyer said that the agent and the seller committed fraud because of the 1 page, to be honest to all parties. And that's what the duties owed says right there. Your most important, what people want is they want you to be honest. Well, it's right there on the duties owed. So the buyer determined that the seller and the agent weren't honest. And here's the thing. The seller put in new appliances, and the appliances had never been used. All right. However, they bought them out of the box and got a discount. So they were on the floor. Well, here goes the buyer after 90 days, and something happened to the dishwasher. Guess what? She discovered this new washer, or dishwasher was. This new dishwasher had no more warranty because it was out of the box with only a 90-day warranty. Oh my gosh. So then the buyer complained to the division, filed a complaint for fraud against our agent and against the seller. Well, again, it was very ambiguous. And the division determined that the agent and the seller were not at fault. They were new. Okay. The interpretation that the buyer had was new and under warranty, which no one said that. Anyway, so there's a lot that you have to unpack with the duties owed, and the division unpacks it and describes our responsibilities as brokers and agents in 22 pages. So that's coming up Monday. I wanted to take a little bit more time about that one because it is a big one. We have another issue, I think, coming up with an agent. Again, it's all about agency. When that broad statement, be honest. Well, that's pretty broad, right? Now, is puffing lying? No. Puffing is a little bit exaggerating. Like, oh my God, I love this home. Well, do you really love the home, or you really like the home? I mean, that's a little puff there. But anyway, if you can, Monday is a holiday. And so 10 to 1, we're having that class. You can Zoom in. It counts the same as live, being in the classroom live. Thank you for the division. And you go to be.vegas, find the 20th there in February, click on it, takes you to the page of all our classes. And if you sign up for 6, you get 1 class free. So you get 6 for the price of 5. Anyway, thank you. Now, let's get on to the main event here. The main event today is, well, ChatGPT. And I get Fortune magazine, and that was one of their feature articles, and it's called Inside Microsoft's Multi-Billion-Dollar Bet. Yeah, Microsoft's betting big on this one, and it's a whole new generation here. And this product, let me just read what they say in the first sentence. A few times in a generation, a product comes along that catapults a technology from the fluorescent gloom of engineering department basements, the fatigued teenager bedrooms of nerds, and the lonely man caves of hobbyists, into something that your great Aunt Edna knows how to use. I think they're referring to ChatGPT. So into something that others can use. There were web browsers as early as 1990. But it wasn't until Netscape Navigator came along in 1994 that most people discovered the internet. There were MP3 players before iPod debut in 2001, but they didn't spark the digital music revolution. They were smartphones before Apple dropped the iPhone in 2007 too, but before the iPhone, there wasn't an app for that. On November 30th, 2022, artificial intelligence had what might turn out to be its Netscape Navigator moment. The moment was ushered by Sam Altman. Sam Altman, the chief executive officer of OpenAI, a San Francisco artificial intelligence company that was founded in 2015. With a clutch of Silicon Valley heavy hitters, including Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, and fellow PayPal alumni and LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman. So on November 30th, some 7 years after the company's launch, Alan tweeted, "Today we launched ChatGPT. Try talking with it here," followed by a link that would let anyone sign up for an account to begin conversations. And it was free. Now, it was free because they wanted to add to their artificial intelligence database and provide even more. So the more you use it, the more robust it gets. And then it goes on this article goes on. It's a very long article. And Sam Altman, co-founder and CEO of the company, said, "I think the good case for artificial intelligence is just so unbelievably good that you sound like a crazy person talking about it. I think the worst case is lights out for all of us." Anyway, Microsoft now owns it. And I think they're going to run with it. And you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to put Google a business. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. That's what they go headstrong against each other. So in this particular Fortune magazine, you might want to pick up a copy, and it's volume 187. It's really interesting because it does affect our industry quite a bit. Anyway, let's listen to, whoops, my friend here. I met Tia at Katie Lance's event, mastermind event. When was that? In October. Very interesting young lady. So let's listen to her tell us about chat. This is really good. It's 11 minutes, so block out a little bit of time here and listen to it, and then we'll say goodbye. And
Psst, I'm literally promoting this video using social posts written by ChatGPT. Everybody is talking about ChatGPT, but what is ChatGPT? What can ChatGPT do, and how does it work? Well, to ChatGPT. So let's go. So first things first, what is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is a chatbot created by OpenAI in the fall of 2022. This chatbot is built using OpenAI's GPT-3 large language models. GPT, by the way, stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. So basically, it's an AI program that can answer any question, big or small. It's a chatbot that's trained to learn what you mean when you ask it a question. So it's always learning and always answering things conversationally, meaning it can interact with you in real time, producing very human-like dialogue. So now that we know what it is, let's jump into some examples and take a look at how to use ChatGPT and how ChatGPT works. To sign up for ChatGPT, you can head to chat.openai.com, and I'm going to link that below for you. Now, when you first sign up for ChatGPT, which is free for now at least, you'll add your name and verify your identity with your phone number. A pop-up will appear telling you what ChatGPT's goal is, as well as a bit of a warning that sometimes the system may produce misleading content and it's not really intended to give advice. You'll then be informed how ChatGPT collects data and told, of course, not to share any sensitive information. This is all really important to keep in mind, along with the fact that ChatGPT is pulling information from a whole whack of text that exists on the internet, mostly from before 2021. So at least for now, keep that in mind with your conversations. Further, ChatGPT's initial language model has been fine-tuned by feeding it an enormous number of questions and answers by human AI trainers. Because remember, it's a language model that's what? Always learning. And something else that sets ChatGPT apart is that it's been designed to refuse inappropriate questions and to avoid trying to make stuff up based on responses to things that it's been trained on. But with that said, what can ChatGPT do? Let's jump back in and start a new chat to find out. Of course, you can ask ChatGPT basic questions, but let's start with a different example and ask ChatGPT to write some song lyrics for us. So, can you write a love song in the style of Taylor Swift? Enter. And this is literally being generated in real time. I think it thought about it for one whole second before it started writing an entire song in the style of my queen. Can you believe this? But let's see how well ChatGPT did. So he walked in and my heart skipped a beat. I couldn't believe the way he smiled at me. He said hi, and I knew right then that he was the one, my future and my best friend. We're off to a pretty good start here, but did you peep that chorus? Because he's got that Taylor Swift style that makes my heart race for a while. He's got that Taylor Swift smile that makes me believe everything will be worthwhile. So, I mean, I didn't want a song about Taylor Swift and her awesome smile. I wanted a song in the style of Taylor Swift. But you can get a pretty good idea here of how it's composing the song and how it's generating responses in general. So think about it. You could use this method to write a play, write a story, write an essay, compose a blog post, create a job description, create a job application. You could use it to write jokes or compose a marketing email even. So let's start a new chat by clicking on New Chat in the top left, and let's prompt ChatGPT to write an email promoting my new YouTube video about how ChatGPT works. Talk about meta. So here is my prompt, and we will hit enter to see how it does. I'm getting quite the response for a possible email to promote this YouTube video. Obviously, I'll tweak a few things, like it doesn't know the title of what I'm calling this video because I didn't give it the information, but I can adjust that. It literally did most of the work for me. And boy, I really should have done this prior to recording, so I could have just copied its own description of itself. Look at this. One of the most advanced language models available today. How it's able to understand and respond to natural language input, making it a powerful tool for a wide range of applications. I love it. But if you don't love it, or if a response wasn't generated for you right away, you can regenerate the response to try again. Okay, so you can see in this one, it's reworded it slightly, it's a little bit shorter, and it's giving me a spot to add a video link in the email. So now maybe I want to make this same chat about promoting this YouTube video. So let's have ChatGPT write some social posts. Let's ask it to use this same style, but in a tweet. Using this style, promote this video in a tweet. And would you look at that? My tweet is written. Excited to share our latest YouTube video on hashtag ChatGPT. Learn all about the inner workings of this advanced language model and its real-world application. Don't miss out. Hashtag AI, hashtag NLP, link to video. This is actually a really good promo tweet, so I'm going to copy that and use it to promote this video. And I'm guessing I can do the same thing if I want to promote it on Facebook. So now write a Facebook post promoting this video. Guys, it's literally doing all my work for me. Wowza. In hindsight, I really should have had it write this entire video script for me. What a time saver. But you get the idea here. The possibilities are endless. So these are cool writing examples, but what else can ChatGPT write? Well, you can write lines of code, perhaps even theoretically develop an app using ChatGPT in programming languages like JavaScript, Python, and React. You could definitely use it to check your code for any errors, or maybe even develop new programming languages. So let's see how well ChatGPT does when it comes to coding. Let's start pretty basic. I'll start a new chat to stay organized. Okay, how do you write hello world program in Python? And check this out. It's given me the code and then explained the proper function and what it's used for. Plus, we could easily copy the code out from here if we wanted to as well. Or we can ask it to write that in HTML. So here it's generated HTML code that creates a web page with a simple heading that says, "Hello world." So if you're just learning to code, I wouldn't tell you to rely fully on ChatGPT, but you can definitely check your code for errors. So to do this, you can just ask ChatGPT to please find the bug in this code. Now I'm going to paste in just a random example here from the internet, so it may not be perfect, but we'll get the idea. And would you look at that? It's pinpointed what the error is and where and what it should be replaced with. And not to tell you to do all your homework on ChatGPT, but you could also have it solve math problems for you. And yes, it'll show its work. Find the centroid of the triangle whose vertices are the points. Okay, A, B, C, you get the point here. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I don't even understand this question, but now I don't need to because ChatGPT has solved the problem for me. and it has completely shown its work in a matter of seconds. What a time to be alive. Child Tasia is freaking out. Like, it's hard to even comprehend that this is a thing in the world right now. Does not compute. Anyway, ChatGPT is actually getting banned at some schools right now because of these capabilities. I mean, think about it. It could literally do your entire homework assignment for you. Not that I'm saying you should do that, but you could. Can you believe? Now, before I wrap up, there are a few things in the ChatGPT dashboard that I think are handy and important to know. On the left, you'll notice all of your chats are automatically saved for you. You can edit a chat name or delete a chat from here if you want. If you need to reference an older chat, you can just open it up from the left-hand panel and then continue on with the conversation if you like. Or on the left, you can actually clear all conversations. I like having my entire history here, so I wouldn't do that, but it's up to you. So hopefully by now you understand a little bit more about what ChatGPT is and how it works. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going back to chat a little bit more with my AI bestie.
So, what do you think about this? I mean, it's incredible, and there's so many uses for it. And I mean, I have Chelsea Peitz's book about it's about this thick about figuring out what to post. You don't need to read the book. You can look at the chapters, or you can get ideas, and then you can just say Chat Yes, I know. Generator equation transition. Anyway, so Chat GPT, it's a mouthful for me, can take that and repurpose it and create posts for you. And it can do it for LinkedIn, which it already knows is a more professional site. It can do it for Facebook. It can create ad copy for you about it. You can say, here's the house, write a description. You can go to Zillow, copy and paste somebody else's description of a similar house and have ChatGPT repurpose it. Now we know that MLS, the board in Las Vegas, just said, okay, you cannot copy and paste someone else's description because of copyright. Well, now you can take that description and you can have ChatGPT repurpose it, and now it's yours. And it's changed it so that you're not violating the originator's copyright. So it's got so many uses: videos, advertising, posts, video scripts, and inspections. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Give me a script in 100 words or less about a home inspection. And you can tell it how many words. You can tell it, make this humorous. And you can do it in a style of someone else. Anyway, it is an amazing tool. And it is like Fortune said, this is the Netflix Netscape. It's a moment in time, like Tasia said. We are going to learn how to use this. And then the schools are going to have to figure out how to police it. It's artificial intelligence. And what is artificial intelligence? It's a gathering of data about any subject. That's why ChatGPT thinks they're going to put Google out of business. Google can't come back and tell you a formula. Google can't come back and check the coding. Google can't come back and do things in a particular tone. Google's like an encyclopedia. And guess what happened to our encyclopedias? They're gone. Right? So it'll be interesting to see what happens. It is going to be a new war going on, I think, between these platforms. We shall see. And I will tell you that YouTube will continue to even rise more in popularity, which is good for Google because Google owns YouTube, because now people are going to be able to create have ChatGPT create more creative, fun videos. So anyway, the future is bright ahead of us, and it's going to help us with our real estate careers and writing emails and blogs and video scripts and talking to the public in not missing a beat. And so many other uses I can't even begin to list them. I love you all. You have a fantastic weekend, and just be kind. Like Gary Vee says, lead with empathy and kind candor. Let's make it a kinder world. I love you all. See you Monday.